Welcome Aries to your reading for the week commencing January 6th. So I'm going to pull you a preview card just to give you a taster what this reading might be, where it might be going, Aries. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and you celebrated a wonderful new year, or brought the 2025 in good style. So let's see. Oh, look at that. Queen of Wands, which is your card as the theme to your reading, which indicates, Aries, that you're feeling pretty good at the moment. And I seem to remember your last reading, I can't remember if it was your monthly reading or the last week's reading, was really good as well. There are some signs this year that are going to be enjoying a complete turnaround, and I think you're one of them. I think Cancer's another one. So what's been a very tough few years for you guys is going to be very different. Things are changing this year for you. So this is for your Sun, your Moon, your Rising and your Venus signs, Aries. And it is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. But do keep watching. If anyone is interested or would like to treat someone to a private reading with me, I am offering 25% off my live readings if you book any time. If you book for any time in 2025, as long as you book it in January. And you don't have to pay anything till the day before anyway, so you may as well lock that discount in. My email address is revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. That's revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. So let's get going, Aries, in your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events, and your advice. So I'm using the Star Tarot listed in the description, and this is the White Sage Tarot that I'm clarifying with. 8 of Pentacles in your general energy. So generally you're working pretty hard, Aries. If you've gone back to work, you're throwing yourself into 120%, which is unlike most other signs. I have to say that in their readings, they're just not feeling it, which is normal. You know, after the Christmas period, you're feeling less than enthusiastic, but not you. Oh no, you go in there saying, I'm going to do better. I'm going to work harder. I'm going to achieve more from day one, which is incredible. The Tower in reverse is in your opportunity. There is an opportunity here, apparently, Aries, for you to avoid some kind of disaster. I don't know what this is. Obviously, I'll clarify, but it's kind of like, you know, something. If you continue down a certain path, it will lead to disaster, and I feel like you know that. So you have the chance to avoid it or avert it. The Five of Swords is in your challenge. Yeah, this is about conflict. This is about tension, disagreements, fights. And maybe that's what this Tower energy is about. Maybe you are feeling some tension building up and you're ready to blow, perhaps. But perhaps you know that that is going to maybe lead to disaster of some kind. So that might be what your challenge is to try and avoid expressing something that you are feeling frustrated about or with. Knight of Pentacles is in your unforeseen events. Actually interesting, because it's like all of a sudden you suddenly get this energy of feeling very calm, very still, very patient, very zen. Have you been smoking something herbal? I don't know, but if you have, all power to you, and if it helps, it helps, is what I will say. In all seriousness, though, it's like unexpectedly you do just kind of find this place of peace and calm within yourself, which is really nice. The Ten of Swords is in your advice. You know, I think there's some things which we have to deal with that end that we have no choice about, and we have to deal with that suffering. But then there's other things that the end that we do have a choice about, or we could do something about, or we could stop, or we could, you know, and I don't know how to put this, Aries, but it's like if things have ended in your life in the past, and you've had a certain, you know, part of the reason they ended is because of you, if that makes sense. Whether that was because of a choice you made, or, you know, you just decided to walk away. First of all, you can, I feel that it's not over. And you can end your suffering, is what that card is saying. Is like this can be the end of suffering for you, but you have to find acceptance and let go, or you have to find acceptance and reconcile, or mend, or heal, whatever this is. So the Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Cups. Oh, sorry, where'd that come from? Sorry, the Queen of Swords, the Death card. That was weird. And the Ace of Cups. So yeah, you're just putting in a load of work because you enjoy it, Aries. You like putting in the hard graft. Death is new beginnings for some of you. You're going back to something that you've done over and over again, but it feels like you've got an upgrade of some kind. And the Ace of Cups is how much you enjoy your work, if this is about work. It could just be about spring cleaning your home, I don't know. It could be about waxing your car, but whatever it is, you absolutely love doing it. So the Tower in reverse, in your opportunity. Clarified by the Knight of Pentacles again, and Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords reversed. So here comes that Zen energy again. It's just as you can feel tension bubbling, and then it's like when you you know, when a pan is about to boil over, and if you turn down the heat, it just suddenly kind of sinks. It's like that. That's the image I'm being given. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. I don't know. It's almost like there's a truth that's about to be revealed to you, Aries, but you don't want it. Not now. You're not ready. It's like, you know, someone's about to spill the beans, and you don't want to hear it yet. You're not ready. You're not in that place. You're feeling calm. You're feeling zen, and then all of a sudden you get that surge of like, oh my god, which means you're not ready, and I understand that. The Five of Swords. Clarified by the Queen of Cups reversed, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Devil reversed. So this sense of conflict or tension, as I was just saying, is the one thing that will challenge you this week. It may not, you know, it may be other people that are irrelevant that could be kind of triggering that feeling. Queen of Cups in reverse energy could be someone in particular that is testing your patience, potentially Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone who's quite needy, and I think at this point you are not, you know, you're not feeling very, what's the word? You know, as far as people are concerned, it's not that you want to be alone, but you're not feeling in the right space to be helping people with their problems, if that makes sense. It's just, you just want to get your head down and to get some work done. Nine of Pentacles, very much that energy of wanting independence, and the Devil in reverse, letting go of any toxic energy around you. Maybe you're making an effort, Aries, as well, to release yourself from your own toxic habits, whether it's smoking, eating chocolate, whatever it is. You know, maybe it's Maybe it's working on your own emotional health as well, Aries. Maybe you're deciding to meditate more, that kind of thing. So the Knight of Pentacles in your advice is clarified by the Five of Pentacles reversed. Sorry, in your unforeseen events. Five of Pentacles reversed, the Fool, and the Ace of Wands. So this calm, this zen, this kind of finding that place where you feel just still and safe. Five of Pentacles reversed. It's like the feeling of coming in. It's interesting. It's like the feeling of coming in from outside when it's really, really cold, and you step into a house and the heating's on, and it's like, oh, that's so nice. That's the feeling I'm being given for you. The Fool is about new adventures and experiences and new ways of thinking and new ways of looking at things and people and places. And the Ace of Wands is fresh perspective. I can't think of any other way of putting this, but unforeseen, absolutely. This is incredible. Ten of Swords in your advice. Clarified by the Two of Swords, the World, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this, as I said, it's very deep, Aries, but it's about finding ways to let go of the betrayal that you felt from the past, because a lot of that betrayal will be what you've put on yourself. And the World is about closing a cycle. If there's anything that needs to be closed or finished or completed, then that needs to be done. And you have to decide if you want to do that, or is there something left? Is there something left that, you know, that you could rescue, and maybe you want to rescue? The Two of Swords, making that decision. It's about, do I rescue it, or do I come to terms with closure? And the Wheel of Fortune. That all your decisions are part of your destiny. So Aries, we're now going to do your oracle. Your ruling planet, Aries, is Mars. We're doing the Star Codes Astro Oracle. And the card I have pulled for you, Aries, is, if you can see, 12th house. Introspection. If your chart were a village map, the 12th house would be a quiet place. The sun is in the 12th house just after sunrise, a time for prayer and meditation, for dreaming our deepest dreams. The 12th house is your inner child's world, containing both the fairyland into which you might escape and the monsters that live under your bed. Introspect. The situation is complex, so learn what's going on behind the scenes before you act. Look for private motives, hidden enemies, and surprise angels. Take time alone to develop an idea or listen within. The 12th house speaks of both who you are when no one's looking, and the fact that your fate is inextricably linked to every other sentient being. Work with this metaphor. We are all cells in the body of the divine. It's essential that you take care of yourself, your individual cell, and honour who you are, but you also must acknowledge that you work within an organism, i.e. your family and your culture, which operates within the body of all creation. If you just take care of yourself and disregard the rest, you become a cancer that brings illness to that great body. If you deny your individuality, you can't do what you were born to do. Both realities are clear and true. You do exist independently and you are part of the collective, but it's just a perspective shift. It's impractical to get lost in oneness, whether in spiritual bliss or over-identification with your group, and neglect your individual health. But it can be spiritually painful to feel stuck in the isolated, single-cell mindset. Spiritual practice can help you find a healthy midpoint between a disconnected, lonely state and a state of connection to one another, to a cause, or to the divine. Grounding helps you return to your personal path. It can be hard to find a healthy place between feeling subsumed by a group and dwelling in stunted isolation. The 12th house asks you to face your fears. In quiet moments of prayer, meditation and creative bliss, feel that deep connection to the source and know you are not alone. So the final thing, Aries, is to check your stone, which is actually aligning with Jupiter. Instead of looking at your birth sign, let's look at Jupiter. And then you can pick it out in the Otter Spirit store. Sorry, it's not Jupiter. What am I talking about? It's because I just did Sagittarius, who's Jupiter, your Mars. Let's see what we've got here. So we have bloodstone, carnelian, garnet, coral, red jasper, clear quartz. Okay, I can do some clear quartz. So, Otter Spirit, guys, if you haven't checked them already, these are the boxes the jewellery comes in. It's got a little inscription on the lid as well, which says, each gemstone tells a unique story. Now it's time to write yours. You also get a little pouch, so you can travel with your, you can see in there, you can travel with your bracelets as well and keep them clean and scratch free, even though they won't scratch because they're authentic gemstones, so they will not scratch. So this is the clear quartz. Apparently rhodonite as well is another one. It's just, sorry guys. There's the rhodonite. So clear quartz and rhodonite. These are just a couple of examples of so many different choices they have on the website. These are beautiful, beautiful pieces of jewellery. Not only are they beautiful, but they will enhance your energy. So please go and check them out. They have got a January sale on. They're not expensive. For what they are just so beautifully made, and I can't rate them enough, honestly. And they do donate to the sea otters who are dying out, guys. So please, remember that as well. So go and check them out. Link is in the description. Thank you so much, all of you, for everything you've done for me in 2024. Yeah, and you've brought me on leaps and bounds to places I never thought I'd be at this point. So thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement and your engagement, which I try and return to you tenfold. I'll see you next time. Enjoy the journey.